with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Hello, Boone High, and welcome back to the BooneTV Buzz. Thank you for joining us for this week's news show, where we will bring you all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment from this past week. Let's take a look at what has BHS buzzing. After losing a fraction of the math department last spring, BHS is excited to welcome a new face this year. BooneTV's Andrew Eli has more on Mr. Myers.
At the start of the 2018-2019 school year, BHS welcomed many new teachers. One of these new teachers is Mr. Myers. He attended Loras College and is now ready for new challenges at BHS.
In my classroom this year, I'm really excited to learn about new students and get to know them a little bit better. Also to design new projects for different classes that I've never taught before. So I really am excited to see what comes out from all those. Math was just always a subject I really enjoyed and I was always really good at, and I always enjoyed helping people with it. So that's what brought me into the teaching career in math.
Mr. Myers' students are hoping to be very successful in the classroom.
Really, math is like one of my favorite subjects, and looking to just like pass the grade.
I think the student experience is actually really outgoing. We are really talkative in class and makes learning easier.
Mr. Myers wants to make hands-on projects with his students.
One thing I really like to do with my classroom is I like to design and create a lot of projects just to make everything really applicable and make students create things that are really cool and really like real-life situations. Pull that up.
Mr. Myers is looking forward to an exciting year both in the classroom and with Boone Sports. This has been Andrew Eli from BooneTV.
The English department has also gained a new addition to its staff. BooneTV reporter Mason Smelcher has more on Mrs. Burke.
Mrs. Burke is looking forward to bringing a unique teaching style to the English and journalism classes here at Boone High School. This is Miss Burke's first year teaching at Boone. She went to college at the University of Northern Iowa for English teaching.
I want kids to remember that my classroom was a safe place where they were able to truly be themselves and take academic risks.
Students can already see that Mrs. Burke is creating a great environment for them to learn in.
She's very welcoming, and the classroom, she makes it feel very comfortable, so you're more confident when you answer stuff and talk in front of the class.
It's very welcoming, and she does a lot of stuff to make it seem welcoming.
She is hoping to engage her students through a number of techniques.
My teaching style really requires students to be actively engaged the whole time. I always feel like I teach a better lesson when students are giving me nonverbal, showing if they understand or if they don't, and then really just kind of being a goofball is my favorite way to teach.
Miss Burke is really excited for her first year of teaching and is ready to impact lives. This has been Mason from BooneTV.
A major change has occurred in BHS athletics this fall, as the girls' dive team has gone from 0 to 7 divers this season. BooneTV's Paxton Swanson has more on this feature.
The BHS diving team has been hard at work learning new dives for this year's competitions. Even though this year's diving team is young, they are looking to make a splash. Coach Megan Cunningham expects big things for the future of Boone diving.
I definitely see some good things coming our way. We've got a lot of girls who work really hard and really want to do well, so I see some girls who could make it a state in the next couple of years, hopefully, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Senior Ellen Castle joined the diving team this year and has enjoyed her time as a diver.
Well, honestly, I got bored last year, and the coaches kind of recruited me this year, and I just kind of went for it. So I've been having a lot of fun, and it's a good decision.
Freshman Hannah Good has big goals for the rest of her diving season.
My goals for the diving season is probably to get my reverse and my inward flip better. I'd really like to perfect some of my other dives too.
Coach Cunningham has seen good things in this season so far.
The last meet that we had, 2 girls did their inwards for the first time at the home meet, and that was pretty awesome just to see that they overcame the fears in front of a crowd full of people, even though they wouldn't do it at practice, so that was awesome.
The Divers look to continue improving as their season comes to an end. This has been Paxton Swanson for BooneTV.
The Spirit program at BHS has recently undergone a new supervision as they look to elevate the old program. BooneTV reporter Joey Wilczak has more on the new cheerleading coaches.
This year, the cheer squad has a new head coach, Mrs. Bronkowski, and new assistant coach, Mrs. Leisman. Mrs. Bronkowski's positive experience with cheer has made her want to become a coach for Boone High this year.
I saw my daughter, who at age 3 was very shy, and cheerleading brought out so many great qualities in her that I've continued to do it for 15 years.
Ms. Leisman has high expectations for this year and what it will teach the cheer squad.
So we expect the girls to have fun with cheerleading. We expect them to challenge themselves, and we want them to work together as a team and learn to communicate as a team.
The cheerleaders are excited about this year and have their own goals for the season too.
I want to make memories with my friends and place good at state.
With the new coaches, this year looks to be an exciting one for Boone Cheer Squad. This has been Joey Wilczak with BooneTV.
The annual Juniors versus Seniors Powder Puff football game took place on Sunday, September 23rd. Morgan Smith has more on this event.
After taking a hard loss last year to the senior class, the class of 2019 is here to take the dub. Let's get to the highlights. The seniors started off the game with Maddie Danner taking a fake reverse to the 4-yard touchdown to put the seniors out in an early lead. The juniors marched down the field until Sam Holdegren fumbled, giving the seniors the ball at the 5. Ellen Castle took the outside handoff for a 95-yard touchdown and put the seniors up 14-0. The seniors' defense held strong and stopped the juniors getting the ball back with great field position. Senior Maddie Danner dodged the defenders to run it in for the seniors' 3rd touchdown of the night, putting them up 20-0 going in the half. The girls weren't the only ones that got to show off their skills. The boys took to the field at halftime to show off their dance moves. To start the second half, senior Anna Olson got an interception, but the junior defender, Ashley Barron, intercepted Hannah Carson's pass and ran all the way back for the junior touchdown to get them on the board. Seniors came back, moving the ball down the field until Alan Castle took the double reverse for another touchdown. Junior Ashley Barron found Aaliyah Graham open on the edge for 6. Ashley again found Aaliyah in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. The juniors pushed back into senior territory, but the defense stood their ground to stop the juniors to secure the game. Seniors took the dub 2014. This has been Morgan Smith from BooneTV Sports.
This past Friday, September 28th, the football team hosted Carroll, looking to earn a victory at their homecoming game. BooneTV reporter Quentin Wilson has your recap.
Last week, Boone took the win in their first district game against Humboldt. The Toradors are at home taking on the Carroll Tigers for their second district game. Boone comes into the homecoming matchup with a record of 3-2. Let's get to the highlights.
The Tigers started out the game by slowly making their way into Torador territory. Ryan Johnston then charged through the line into the end zone, adding 7 for the first points of the game. Later in the first quarter, the Tigers kept up the pressure, blocking the Toradors' punt to put them on Boone's 17-yard line. Draven Williamson then plowed through the line, putting 7 more points to the Tigers' lead. Boone tried to get something started with Tyler Casati finding Garrett McKnight open downfield, but Carroll's defense kept Boone from achieving a first down. Carroll closed out the half with 2 field goals and a safety, making the score 22-0. Boone opened up the second half with a gain of about 5 yards from Tegan Bach, but the Tiger defense restricted the Toradors from a first down. On Carroll's next possession, the Tigers scored another touchdown, furthering their lead. Carroll dominated the rest of the second half, scoring another touchdown, taking the win 36-0. You can see Boone's next game at 7:30 this Friday at home versus DCG. This has been Quentin Wilson from BooneTV Sports.
Thank you for joining us for this week's news show. We will be back next week with all the latest buzz at BHS. In the meantime, please head over to BooneTV.com to check out all of our latest videos and written stories. While there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now, from all of us at BooneTV, make sure that you stay safe, stay cool, and have a wonderful week, Boone High.